Okay, this may be a little choppy, but I'm back. I was just talking about landlords charging $40 an application fee for background checks. So you can kind of see where that can kind of be a racket. Now, I get that they want to make sure that their home is going to be taken care of, that they're renting. Now, in my case, my background's not really good. But for the most part, if you look at the past 5 years versus the first 46, it's way different. I made mistakes back then. I paid my dues, I went to jail, what have you. Doesn't make me a bad person. It just means that I had no real responsibilities like I do now. My son's mother has seen him one time in person since she took off in November of 2017. And that was just this past November of 2021 when she came up the week of Thanksgiving, I think it was. We had court, and DHS came, got him that morning before court so she could see him. I wouldn't hip on it, nothing I could do. He doesn't know her, still doesn't. And she keeps trying to play the good mom. I want to see my son. I miss my son. She accused me of a domestic violence, domestic assault in January of 2018. Now, I am 5'8". At that time was, say, 270 pounds, maybe 280. She was 5'3", maybe 120 pounds. I was the one with marks down my face, had claw marks, blood down the right side of my cheek, because she assaulted me. Now, I don't know where she bumped her head, but she went to the emergency room for that. And when she spoke to the police, it was, well, I hit my head because he pushed me and pushed me and pushed me until I fell. Again, 270, 280 pounds at 120 pounds. Now, if you heard that right, it was pushed me, pushed me, pushed me. I wouldn't have to push her but about once. So, I went to jail for that. And I told my lawyer I was pleading guilty. First, I was going to go to trial. I was going to take it to trial. I was going to expose her for the liar she is. Little Miss Story Fabricator. Everything is everybody else's fault but hers. She doesn't want to take any responsibility. My lawyer said she wasn't going to let me put in a guilty plea. And this is right around August 1st, just a few weeks away. And I asked her, I said, can you guarantee that I'll be out of jail for my son's first birthday? She said, no, you'll probably still be sitting here. I said, no, because we're going guilty. I missed his birth. I missed almost the first 3 months of his life. I'm not missing anymore. And it's not so much that I missed his birth, She took off and went 900 miles away and cheated me out of that. Didn't name him what he was supposed to be named. So I call him Andrew, which was supposed to be his name. His birth certificate says something completely different. I'm not even on it. She refused to state who the father was or give information or however it's worded in the state of Tennessee, and they allowed it. Sorry, I'm starting to get a little emotional. I'm starting to get a little pumped up because all this chaps me. Because it's back to the deadbeat dad. And I'm far from it. 46 years old, 3 months shy, before I had him. Now, mind you, she was 24, and he was her third child. So, come the end of this month, we may be back to square one. We may be homeless again. I have SSI, but mind you, I get $841 a month. And I get nothing for him. She doesn't pay child support. Well, she has paid just about $400 in 5 years. I don't even know what her initial monthly payment is. But she's got money to, or somehow comes up with money to have her cell phone, pay her cell phone, post pictures of her partying, having her nails done, whatever. And I'm scraping together just trying to put our son in a pair of shoes. Now, $841 a month. You really can't find a place. Here in the city of Cedar Rapids, Iowa, I can't even go and apply for Section 8 housing because they stopped the program. Why, I don't know. We had a flood in 2008 and decided to bring in families from Chicago, pay them to move. That's fine. Everybody, should have a chance to better their lives. There's women here that scream domestic violence. There's a place called Waypoint. They get grants. They pay rent for these women and their children, if they have children, for up to 2 years. Here I am. They put me in Waypoint, but none of their so-called guidelines for the programs really apply to me. I'm a single parent, but I'm not a single mother. I'm told that HACAP here, which is part of HUD, or HUD's part of them, whatever, I don't know for sure, they have affordable housing, which is like 30% of your gross monthly income. I can't do that either. I am so disabled that I would have to walk with a cane. My mobility is gone. So wherever I live, I have to live on ground level. So I asked them today, is there anything that, that will help with? Well, there are certain programs. But if they put me in it, he was not allowed to live with me. Can't have a kid. Now, if I had the money, I might be able to buy a mobile home, put it in a trailer court, get in that way. Which would be fine with me. I don't mind living in a trailer. All I want is a home for my son. So here it is, the 11th of September, 2022. We have 17 days left of this month. And I am no closer to finding a place than I was 11 days ago. I actually thought things were going to be okay, and the rug was pulled out from underneath me. So, my big concern is I'm a father who has done nothing but try to care for his child. And in 17 days, when we have to move out of where we're staying with my father because his landlord is neither renewing the lease or has sold the building, the apartment, whatever. We will be homeless. DHS will get wind of it. They'll take my son again. I can't go through this again. I have high blood pressure. They found a blood clot in my leg. I'm on blood thinners. I take other medicines for other things. We go anywhere, and if I move 2 feet away from my son, words out of his mouth, Daddy, are you leaving me? No, I'm not going anywhere. I keep telling him that I'm not going anywhere. But now I have to face the hard fact that he may. But again, these deadbeat dads, well, I'm here to tell you, I'm far from one. Right now, I have a father who is grasping at straws, still trying to hold on. Our government wants to do things for this, that, and everything else. But how about us single dads? We struggle just as much, but have no rights. There's nobody there to help us. If it wasn't for me, that boy would have no one. And I will not allow that. Somehow, some way, something's got to pull through. Something's got to go right for this little boy. And I don't want to hear people saying, well, then you should sign your rights away. Because a family is more than money. A family is love. A family is guidance. A family is unity. I don't want to lose this one. So if anybody happens to see these within the next 13 days, 17 days, 19 days, whatever it is, leave a comment. Point me in the right direction. I don't care if it's a senator, congressman, a man who just won the lottery. Because mind you, I can't work. I can hardly stand for any length of time. And again, $841. Oh, we get food stamps. $423. Rising food prices. But I make sure he's fed. Number one priority. I've sold everything I've had of any value. Now come next month, even if I can find a place, $841. Say it's $750 a month for rent. Where am I getting the deposit? And if I call for last month's rent and deposit, where am I getting that third one? Now, again, deadbeat dads, don't make me one. Help me. I'm begging. I'm a big man who cries daily because I don't know what's going to happen. I'm scared. And I don't like being scared because he sees it. My son sees it. Daddy, you okay? Yes, son, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Daddy's just got things he's got to figure out. I have a 5-year-old who is wise beyond his years. But again, anybody can think of anything. Please, no negative comments. I have enough negative energy right now. And enough things trying to knock us down. I need things to help lift us up. Now, this has been a single father's point of view. My name is Michael Cole. Again, we're in Iowa, in Cedar Rapids area. If anybody can think of anything, I beg you, please let us know. Thank you. And sorry about the extended rant, but people have got to know things have got to change. There needs to be things for single fathers. Again, God bless. Thanks for listening. And you all try to look out for one another. See ya.